Why is this such a murky story? Why don't we know what is wrong or what was wrong with Kyrie?
Well, when you say suddenly, I mean, Kyrie is the type of personality that he can be a little bit of a loner at times. And that was the case before LeBron got there. It'll be the case for his new teammates in Boston. His personality is that at times he sort of goes into a little bit of a shell. And that's not necessarily doesn't make him a bad guy. But as far as him not talking to his teammates, that was, eye-opening. But it was not, if you were around Kyrie, it was not like unusual. It wasn't like they were calling in the cavalry to try to figure it out. They were like, oh, Kyrie's in one of those moods. I mean, one of the things I always point out when it comes to Kyrie is that in the moments after he won the championship, yes, he celebrated with the Cavs on the court. Yes, he celebrated with his father and his sister, who are incredibly important in his life. But when he got back to the locker room after winning the championship, he FaceTimed with Kobe. The man who he idolizes is Kobe Bryant. That's who he patterns his entire style after. I mean, he talked about psyching himself up for the finals by having the Mamba mentality. And if you look at the way Kobe operated, there were times when Kobe didn't talk to his teammates. So I don't think that particular thing is unusual, and that will continue. What I do think is that I can't explain is that in the finals, Kyrie was saying how he understood the sacrifice that he made playing alongside LeBron, and he was glad to make it. And then 3 weeks later was asking for a trade. He has been asked why this sudden change, and he has not given an answer. He has danced around it. He has hinted at things. He has said various things. He has not given an answer. LeBron has not given an answer. Maybe there isn't an answer. Maybe Kyrie had just certainly had enough. But I do feel like at some point down the road, we may find out that something had happened in those 3 weeks or something happened during the finals that changed his mind. And I wish I could tell it to you. I don't know what it is. I just know that there was a change between the finals and mid-July.
Well, as a guy yourself that is obviously so tapped into the Cavaliers and LeBron since his days at Akron, growing up in Akron, is it frustrating to you that this kind of monster story where a championship team has to basically move one of its most important pieces because of something that happened over a 3-week period is unknown? Is it frustrating not to have any idea what that was?
Well, I think I always believed, because of the Kyrie Kobe connection, that Kyrie was going to want to be independent of LeBron. And in fact, I think if he had just waited a year, if LeBron decided to re-sign in Cleveland, he would be able to say, hey, I want to move on from this because this is going to be LeBron's team for the foreseeable future. Or if LeBron left Cleveland, he would have had the opportunity to do the same, or stay in Cleveland and have the team built around him. I was surprised at the timing of it. I wasn't surprised that Kyrie ultimately wanted to be on his own because, again, that's what Kobe also wanted. So I can't say for sure that something happened in that 3 weeks. For all I know, what Kyrie was saying in June and during the finals about being bought into LeBron was just not accurate. I don't want to say he was saying a lie, but he was just telling people what they wanted to hear. Maybe he had actually already decided. I was just very surprised because when he talked in June about how he'd gotten his mind and his game in a place where he was comfortable playing alongside LeBron, in my mind, the concept that he would break away from LeBron was put on the back burner. That was something I was always keeping my eye on and keeping a temperature on. Where are those two? Because someday I think Kyrie's going to want out. And right when I thought, Kyrie has come to the conclusion that he doesn't, to immediately do about face made me wonder. But I can't even say for sure that something happened. I just suspect something because of the incredible change in demeanor.